Marci Lock is getting us fit and fabulous today, and we're talking about our back today, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that you say people neglect sometimes.
Well, okay, this is the main thing I hear is people always just want certain areas, you know, the target areas, and I always do the voice because I love this, because everyone says, Marci, give me a sexy butt. I just want a sexy butt. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't work. We can't just work the butt and have a sexy butt. So what people don't understand, it's like, when I said before, you have 5 bicep heads in your bicep, 3 main ones. If I always do this exercise right here, I'm always going to be working this main area that's strong. These areas are weak, and what happens in daily life, we go to pick up your kids, you go to do something, and you create, there's imbalance, you create injury. That's why 8 out of 10 adults have back pain. So it's about working your entire body so that you're balanced and you create the tone and definition everywhere, and you're strong, you're healthy. It's about lifestyle, it's not about
getting the
I'm so one of those girls, though, because my husband will say, today's the day we're lifting back. And I go, that's boring. No one can even see it.
Okay, girl. Well, I'm going to
Yes,
show
you
you.
can.
I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm not only going to, I'm going to hit that point of how you vary up your exercise so your body doesn't adapt. Because as soon as it adapts to the same exercise as well, not just are we creating imbalance in strength, we're also going to plateau. So, like for instance, if we're doing our back, notice, okay, I'm just going to face the camera. You guys will notice this is one that you can use a band, obviously, for your wide, it's just like doing a wide grip pull down, right here. See, notice how I'm working the center of my back?
Okay.
Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm working a different area here, right? So another one that I can do is I'm just doing like a reverse fly. Notice how that's hitting right here in my back.
Marci, when you grab the band, should it
Ooh,
be...
and it looks good for right there, too. That's awesome.
Well, should it be so tight that your muscle is shaking a
And
little?
remember how I have you guys. See, obviously if I stop here, there's nothing going on, right? I take it out to that point of contraction, slow and controlled back into the point of contraction, and then I'm going to take it back out. Okay, so I'm hitting all these different areas. Now, say for instance, I'm going to do like, I can even do a lawnmower, which is just right here. Okay, so watch my back right here. So I'm hitting different areas of my back, right? So if I use my band, and I can do this anywhere, obviously, but so here's a normal row. Like I'm trying to squeeze my elbows behind my back. Okay, so then I can just change this up and watch, here's a reverse row. I turn my wrists and I'm hitting a different area of my back. Or I go into a T row, which my arms come out like a T. All of these are hitting different areas of my back, all over.
Okay, so when you show us a new exercise, I like to know how many you want us to do, and then when you want us to burn it out, and how many to burn us out.
Okay, so if your goal is tone, you're always going to go, for me, I teach my groups 15 to 20. We go 20 reps, then we rock out our minis, right? And
how
then
many
a
minis?
static hold, 10 minis.
Okay.
So if I'm in this position right here, right, and I'm doing this wide grip one, I'm going to get into this position, I rock out 20, and then I'm going to hold it in this mini position and do 10 right here. Okay, and then I hold for 10 seconds. See how I'm shaking?
Okay.
Okay, and then I do 10 more. And I fry it out. So, but the weight should always be hard enough that those last few reps before I hit my 20.
Impossible.
Yeah, you're like, oh, mini break. We talked about mini breaks and jump back in.
So you do 15 to 20 3 times?
Yeah, I mean, and it's all about, so just like the exercises, varying the exercises, we also vary routines.
I just love this because
Where do you get these, by the way?
Amazon.com
$7.
is where I get these.
Amazon.
Yeah,
And then
for
if
my
you're
groups.
using weights, I mean, women always hear, you don't want to bulk up, I just want to tone. So if I'm using 20, 10 pounds, is that okay, or is that not enough?
See, I always make my groups go heavier.
Do you really?
Because we're frying it out. It's about frying out the muscle and fatiguing it to create that tone and that change. So we start heavier, and then if they can't keep the form, that's when you drop down. But you still do the amount of reps, which is a long amount of reps to create that tone. Versus if I pick up a lightweight, Nisha, and I go through 20 reps,
No,
and
it's
I don't
not
do
hard.
anything,
It's not hard.
I didn't create any change. But see, this is why, like in my DVDs, The Whole Truth About Weight Loss, where I teach you how to work out, how to make a plan, how to switch your routines, how to be empowered to do it for life. People will get my black reference guide that has like all the exercises for the back, and all you can do is every time you go to back, pick a different exercise so that your body is constantly varying and and it's not adapting.
I need to go heavier.
There's free coaching right now on Marci90.com.
Yeah, Marci90.com, a free coaching is available that kind of talks about the beliefs and behavioral side. We also have the Saturday morning workouts, Performax, 7 a.m., kicking butts there. So yeah, lots of good stuff going on.
It's not easy to look like this, people, and you can do it.
It is easy.
You know what?
It is easy.
It's
a lifestyle.
I know, but they'll look like Marci and go, she looks so amazing. Well, you work at it.
See, but no, darling, this is the
90
mind
days.
side. This is the mind side that we think that it's hard, and that's why we don't think that we can have it, and so we stop
she's
ourselves
like your
from
mind
doing
Reagan.
it.
I'm
This is
like your
doable,
mind
Reagan. Let me sit down with you.
Thanks, Marci. Hey,